I really love the Headwaters and Best Practices conferences because it's different than your traditional CPE. We spend a lot of time focusing on our technical and making sure we know the tax law, or we know GAAP, or we've got the FASB update. But the Upstream conferences give us the ability to kind of step away from that and look at taking care of our firms, taking care of our professional growth and our professional development, how to be better teams. And our technical stuff keeps us busy today, but the stuff that Upstream gives us keeps us busy long term, and it really helps to ensure the future of our firm.
It reinforces the good things that we are doing. I'm always happy that I can provide some of that input to help out some of those other firms that maybe some of the things that we were challenged with in the past, found some solutions that work for us. They might not be exactly what they need, but it's something they curtail to what they're dealing with right now.
I would say the greatest attraction to it again is it's very good presenters, people that have a very, very strong communication skills, and they have a very good message. The Academy itself, the Upstream Academy, has been good at identifying those speakers in our profession that are leaders in the profession.
Accounting isn't necessarily my background. Managing people and managing organizations is. So to be able to come to an environment where I could hear the lingo, I could hear the talk, and understand some of those challenges that other firms are having was very beneficial for the first time. So then to be able to come back, I think this is actually even my third one that I've been able to attend. So I always get good information out of them.
Yeah, I think by far the best thing I enjoy are these conferences each year. I think getting a live presentation and the opportunity to talk with other people that are in similar situations at other accounting firms has by far been the best thing that I enjoy the most, mainly because you hear people talking about similar topics, similar issues, and they're all coming from a little bit different perspective. Some of them have good ideas about how they've handled it, and you're, if anything, able to commiserate on these same issues, but at the same time hopefully find some solutions on what will work well and maybe what hasn't worked well in the past.
I like the size of them. They're about 100 people, which I think is a good size, and you see a lot of the same participants. I mean, they're not always the same, but you do see familiar faces. And then the speakers, and usually the agenda they have, are just outstanding. I mean, to me, these are the two best conferences that I go to, and I get a lot of CPE. I probably go to about 80 hours of CPE a year. So I'm almost a CPE junkie. So I would rate these at the top.
The other thing that's nice about the conference is when they're done speaking, you can go talk to them.
Well, I think the one thing that never changes, it's people, right? And so it's whether it's the attracting or retaining or just the complexities. I forget the name, Mary that spoke this morning, talking about the different generational cultures and whatnot. Those topics, they're never going to change. That stuff's always going to be there. There may be some different iterations or whatnot, but those are the things that, for myself and my role with operations, are always paramount. People.
I would say that the conferences have been my favorite part, and that's because of the interaction with professionals from around the country and from Canada as well. And you can sort of get into a rut with your own firm and feel like you have problems that no one else may have, or successes that are unique to your firm, but then as you discuss with others around the country that are in the industry, you realize that it is pretty similar across the board and that we face the same challenges, and to get together and brainstorm and share ideas is really helpful, and that happens so freely at the conferences that I think that's why I would choose that.